Hello, beautiful people. My name is Kristin. Thank you for stopping by. I am on a little beach retreat with my boys. So here we go. Here we are, beaching, Rehoboth, Delaware. Gorgeous day, although it's supposed to be some scattered severe storms in the afternoon. So we're enjoying it now. It wasn't recording. There we go. Now we're recording. Posing on the beach. Whoop, whoop.
We're recording now?
Now we're recording. Hey, beautiful people. My name's Kristin. I have literally, I think 1 minute of footage from my beach trip that you probably just saw. I might as well stick it in, right? But if you hung around and persevered through that, normally my coffee chats are simply sharing life, tidbits, maybe a small unboxing that doesn't need its own video, all those kind of good things. And kind of one of the main purposes or thoughts behind it is just, sometimes when you need to clean the house and just listen to something or feel like you're not alone or you've got some company to do that with, this is kind of what I intend that video to be. You can be cooking or cleaning or doing whatever else. You don't have to sit there and watch the clothes or, look at necessarily even the screen. So I have some life to catch up. This is going to be a little bit longer chat, but it's probably going to be the only chat in this vlog besides the 1 minute beach footage. So I did get to go to the beach with my two boys and we had a fabulous time. We had to really kind of cram it in between their work schedules, and my youngest is going away to his junior year. He did a junior college for his associates here at home to save some money, and it was COVID. If you're going to go online, you might as well save the room and board, right? So I have made some observations that I just really wanted to share with y'all. I just went through a series of all the graduations and parties and all those kind of things that happen in the cycle when you work with teenagers. And another thing that really happened that I really want to share kind of as a follow-up of one of my book reviews. In a way, I read How Lucky about a man who was trapped in his house with a degenerative disease, and one of my dearest friends, Barbara, just passed from ALS, and we just had her memorial service. So I hadn't seen a lot of those people that came in and just celebrated her life, and it just is a good reminder when you have somebody who's special, who passes, and their legacy you see is all about servanthood. She was instrumental in helping run for multiple years the homeless shelter during the winter seasons. She just has a big heart and just taught me a lot about how we see people and how every single person really is valuable. One of the quick lessons that I wanted to share that really struck me was her daughter shared that when she would talk, say, about a homeless person that she had met, her daughter would have a hard time at first realizing that it was even a homeless person that she was talking about. She would be like, oh, my friend, Melanie, who, loves to draw. I was talking to her the other day, and this is what she said that I thought was so funny, and I want to share that with you because I think you would think it was funny too. Like all of a sudden, her daughter realizes, often we'll frame people in their circumstances more than we frame them in the things that are ultimately their identity, if that makes sense. So it's not necessarily wrong for me, because you do that with things besides homelessness, right? You'll say my so-and-so from that I work with, so-and-so that I go to church with, so-and-so that's my neighbor next door. We're always framing people based on the circumstance. But it's just a beautiful thing, because I don't think I legitly first necessarily think of characteristics outside of some circumstances, if that makes sense. And I just think that's a beautiful spirit of my friend Barbara to leave behind. So I appreciate her, love her, hope, shared multiple times that if I that if that group of friends if I go before them and they're at my service, please try to think of things like that for me. So another really fascinating thing that happened is, I've been talking a lot about, my weight gain, or, my hair's finished transitioning. I keep saying I'm transitioning, but I'm not, I'm done. It took so long that I have to get in the habit of saying I've transitioned my hair. I'm got all the things that a middle-aged woman has going on, having to deal with. And I don't think I've shared, because it's been recent, but I even found out that the hypothyroidism, the cataracts, things that I've been dealing with, also are symptoms of not having a gallbladder. So I did order some vitamins, bile supplements that are supposedly healthy for people who either have gallbladder problems or missing one. So I figure it can't hurt. It's all natural over the counter. But anyway, going through all these things, right, that we sometimes do as we age, whatever age you're at, you have to get comfortable. And I've really gotten pretty comfortable with the fact that this is life, and it's a beautiful part of life. We earn what happens to us in a way. So when I was at my friend Barbara's memorial, the very closest of us, just about 20 of us, went back and had a private gathering to share stories and do toasts. And it was that's a great idea. And her daughter and husband called me over afterwards. And I had seen them at their wedding the last time, but of course at your wedding, you don't remember spending a lot of time with a particular person. You got a lot going on. So the time before that I got to spend some time with them was another one of my youth's wedding. And so it had been about 4 years maybe since I had really sat down and really talked to them. So they said, Kristin, we just have to tell you that we couldn't figure out what it was that was different about you, but we knew there was something really different than when we, spent time with you. And I was totally waiting for them to say something about my hair, about how maybe, I was more comfortable in my body or had filled out, or, all these things. And she said, you're just like so happy. You're like radiating like a peace and a comfort that you didn't have. And that just really struck me, y'all. It just struck me that it's true. Like, particularly because when they saw me like 4 years ago, I was coming out of a really horrible divorce that was just very manipulative. And because I can say that in hindsight, because I really believed most of what my ex-husband told me. I genuinely believed it. And now that I've been out of that relationship, it is not, those things were not true. I was right, and he was just a really good liar. So I was just really struggling so much internally. And, my hair was beautifully colored, and I was, almost 30 pounds lighter, and I was probably a little more fit, although my fitness is getting back. I'm about to go do my cycle, and that's what I realized is important. Like, if I can walk a bunch of stairs, or I can get through a gym class and actually halfway enjoy it, that's what's important. It doesn't really even matter what's on the scale. I just push my scale behind my toilet. I just don't care what the scale actually says, as long as I can move and live and do the things. I'm at peace, and other people are noticing that, and I'm happy in my relationship with my new marriage and my new family, and just trying to be kind to people, trying to seek out the good things. And I just want to encourage anybody who's listening to this, just to not be so hard on ourselves, to make goals. I mean, we don't want to completely say, oh, well, I'm never going to take a walk, or I'm never going to try to, move or be fit. But also, I mean, life is too short not to to eat all the cake at the graduation parties and the memorial services. Those were some really good cookies and cakes, y'all. And I used to not eat them, or I used to like literally get one bite, right? Forget it. Just just there's a time and a place, and I guess a season for everything. And I think that also translates, because I have one more funny story, and then I forgot to mention I am gonna unbox my I have my Sip Spy and my Ipsy, and they're not particularly special unboxing videos when I do them by themselves, so I'm just going to tag them onto the end and leave timestamps if people are interested in those things. I'll put a little thing in my thumbnail to let people know I'm doing them if they actually are interested, so hopefully they will find those. But I have one more funny story I want to share. So I know I told previously in previous videos about going to Walmart and like trying to be hit on, even to the point where there was a stalker crazy dude. I had to like file a police report and being groped, and but just generally I'm walking into Walmart and I'm just going to the parking lot, and I am wearing my workout gear. I went straight from the gym to pick up some stuff at the grocery store on my way home, so I'm sweaty. It was after the gym, but I am in my workout clothes, so I've got a longer shirt over my booty, but I've got on leggings and everything. And this man is getting in his car, and he was like checking me out, going, "Yeah, how you doing?" And I'm just like, "Okay, hi." And the next time I went to, it's almost every time, y'all. Then, the next time I actually ended up waiting in the refill water jug line, and I had a conversation where a man was very flirty with me, but we needed to kill some time, and I like to talk, I know. So that was natural and just felt whatever. But then the next time I went to Walmart, I'm pushing my cart along, and I was actually kind of cute that day. I had done my hair and makeup, I had on my lemon skirt, remember my lemon skirt from Stitch Fix, and a cute little blouse. And I'm shopping, just kind of feeling all sassy. And this guy, though, he passes me and he stops and he turns around and he goes, "Oh, you're beautiful." And I'm just like, "Thank you." And then we just keep shopping. So then he comes up to me a couple hours later, and he goes, because we were over in the grocery aisle of Walmart, and he goes, "I'm getting linens today. Do you know where the linens are?" And I say, "Yes, sir. If you go, one aisle this way," and because I know all of Walmart, one aisle that way and 3 aisles that way, that's the linens. And he goes, "Well, would you like to go with me?" He's like asking me on a date to linens, y'all. I mean, which is kind of, risque in a way, right? So I just, kind of hold up my hand and point to my ring and say, "No, thank you. I'll let you handle that, but thank you for asking." And he was real nice. Like, I didn't get a creepy vibe from it. I just got like a cute, flattering vibe. And I mean, he looked like he was probably a little younger than me, but not horribly so, not like crazily so. And so he goes off. But I just thought that was, kind of also affirmation of what I'm talking about. Like, I think we do just exude that kind of comfortableness or confidence or happiness, and then people are drawn to it. And I like to personally, because I'm a person of faith, believe that it is a spirit thing, right? That's when we allow ourselves to be who we are meant to be, that's when the spirit is really dwelling in us. And that's what people really long for, is that spiritual, because it's our spiritual bodies and souls that last eternally, that really ultimately matter. Going back to my dear friend Barbara, and her spirit living on in us and through us, and for her in that next realm, which I believe in, that she's there and no longer affected or hurting or tired from her struggles with ALS, which is a horrible, horrible disease. So those are my funny stories and my hopefully encouragement to everybody else that, just take care of yourself and do right by yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, you know, taking the time off we need. And I think that translates to all of our lives. So let's see what my teas are real quick. So this is a cute little, look at that. It's like fairy tales, which I just read every single stinking complete works of Grimm's fairy tales. And I have a lot to say about it. So my book reviews will be next week. So the tea goblin, this is adorable. I hope the tea is good. Let's see, tea goblins. It's a strawberry. The Sangan strawberry. It is green tea, strawberry pieces, raspberry pieces, and safflower petals with a very low caffeinated. So low caffeine, fruity, and I just think it's adorable. That's adorable. And then here is Roar Earl Grey. This is a high caffeine. This is a morning tea, a balanced blend. It opens with clean bergamot. I don't know how to say that word. That makes it classic, full-bodied, not overwhelming. Okay, morning brew. And then we have a cold brew. This is a peach Southern Breeze. And it is, it is also a high caffeinated. So a high caffeinated peach tea when you need to perk up in the afternoon. I wonder if I can make this with like sun tea. I've got a sun tea thing. If not, I've also got one of those Instapots. I love the Instapot coffee, or Instapot teas. You know what I'm talking about, that old 70s thing? I still have it. And then this is an organic mint. I'm not a huge fan of mints, but sometimes. So this is spearmint and peppermint from the Pacific Northwest, and it's caffeine free. So this is the only one caffeine free. And then there's low caffeine, and then there's 2 high caffeines. And the containers are quite cute, so I look forward to that. I did look just the other day when the box came to my door. I said, how many teas do I have left from my last Sips By box? And I have 3 packets out of the 16. They make 16 cups a box. And I can't remember what the price is, but I'll put the link below. So if you want, it's kind of fun to check out the different teas. And I have ordered 2 of the teas now. So I always have tea. It's not like I only have 3 packets of tea in the thing. So this is my Ipsy. I did get an add-on from Ciate, the Everyday Vacay. I don't remember honestly what it is that I got. Oh gosh, this ring light's horrible. So it looks like that. It's a coconut setting mist. Oh yes, I did want this. So when I'm done with my makeup, not that I have any makeup on right now, but I'm going to spray some on my face anyway. It's definitely nice. Definitely a coconut. So, funny side note, I use Kula's sunscreen. It's got sunscreen in it, but it's a mist. It's a hydration mist. And I love using that on my face, you know, when I don't want to necessarily rub a bunch of extra lotions or whatever. So the nozzle had gotten kind of dried up, and when I squirted it, it came out in a stream and was like, you know, and I had to clean it so that it would be all misty again. But I just thought it was funny having this. It was like a water gun. It's quite a big wake up when you're not expecting it. So that was funny. Now here's the little bag, which I'm not particularly overly fond of the bag this month. I'll probably be putting that one in the giveaway, but that's all right. So I got this Grow Gorgeous hair care repair. So put that on your hair. I can hear somebody coming, so I might have to edit out a gift of a free palette for a friend, and then the little card to tell me everything. So this retails $30. And then this looks like eyeshadow. or blush. Looks like a blush. Pull it open. This is pretty. It looks full size. Full size MSRP $8.99. Look at that. Pretty blush. I've never tried this brand, Milani. I've seen it. Never tried it. This is Positive Vibes Tarte Lash Mascara. Oh, no, I lied. This is the real Her Positive Vibes lipstick, which is great because I don't have any on. Have to use a viewfinder. I like that it's a little coral. Here's the Tarte mascara, which I'm not going to open this one. I'm going to put it in my travel. All right, is that it? The hair, lipstick, this. I'm missing one. I'm missing the eyeshadow. Hold up. No, I'm missing my eyeshadow. There's supposed to be an eyeshadow, a quad, the punk rock eyeshadow. I'll have to send them a message, tell them I didn't get that, if they want to put it in with the next one, or credit me or whatever. It's not like I need eyeshadow, but I probably would wear it. I've been really liking the eyeshadow that I got. Where did I even get that eyeshadow? It was Ipsy, the Windflower eyeshadow. I love that. I have been using that a ton and I really like it. So there's my review. So anyway, I'm going to close up because that's the important things of what I wanted to say and all that kind of jazz. But I appreciate it. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe, stick around if you're not already. I've got more goodness coming up. I am going tomorrow to California to see my new nephew and spend time with my other nieces and nephews. And I get to visit Michelle Escalin because I'm going to spend 24 hours in Las Vegas flying through and get to meet. So hopefully we'll at least take some pictures. So stay tuned. I look forward to reporting about that. Y'all have a good day and remember that you are beautiful just the way you are. Take care.